Good evening and welcome to Byron Center High School for tonight's volleyball matchup between the Wildcats of Jenison and your Byron Center Bulldogs. Your lineup for your Bulldogs: number 1, Reese Lowe. Number 2, for senior night, Reese Lowe. Reese is the daughter of Brandon and Jennifer Lowe. Reese plans to attend Ferris State University, where she will study in pre-dentistry and play volleyball. Reese's favorite part of BC Volleyball is having the opportunity to be surrounded by such an amazing group of people every day that share a common goal and are willing to do anything for each other. Her advice is to young volleyball players is to not compare your journey to those around you. Take pride in your unique abilities and enjoy every minute of it, because time really does fly. Favorite quote: "For I know the plans I have for you, declares the Lord, the plans to prosper you and not harm you, the plans to give you hope in the future." Jeremiah 29:11. Number 4, Claire Marzolino. Claire is the daughter of Brian and Lisa. Claire plans to attend Messiah University, where she will study speech-language pathology and play volleyball. Claire's favorite part of BC Volleyball is being able to be a part of a program with a competitive and supportive environment that allows her to make some of her best friends. Her advice to young volleyball players is don't forget to have fun and find joy in the little things in life, even in the big moments. Favorite quote is, "Success is best when it's shared." Number 8, Delaney Summers. Delaney is the daughter of Jen and Jeff Delaney. She plans to attend Grace Christian University to study marketing and play volleyball. Delaney's favorite part of BC Volleyball is the connection she has made with all of the wonderful girls around me. They are friendships that will last a lifetime. Her advice to young volleyball players is that it's okay not to have everything figured out. Enjoy where you are now and have fun. Favorite quote: "I can do all things this through him who gives me strength." Number 10, Alyssa Davis. Alyssa is the daughter of Corey, Tara, and Tommy. Alyssa plans to study kinesiology and psychology with the hopes of becoming a physical or occupational therapist at either the University of Tennessee, Knoxville, or Auburn University. Her favorite part of BC Volleyball is the family that we create in our program while we strive to be the best version of ourselves while supporting each other in the process. Her advice to young volleyball players is to focus on the things you can control by giving your full effort at practice, not comparing yourself to others, and don't forget to have fun because it goes by fast. Favorite quote: "The moment you give up is the moment you let someone else win." Number 12, Chloe DeBoer. Chloe is the daughter of Stacy and Ken Cash and Tave and Tara DeBoer. Chloe plans to attend Defiance College to study exercise science with a pre-professional focus on athletic training and also play volleyball. Chloe's favorite part of BC Volleyball is the atmosphere that we create amongst each other. There are strong connections throughout the entire program that creates a team-first attitude that contributes to our winning culture. Her advice to young volleyball players is to live in the moment and always try your best. All of the hard work you put in will help you accomplish your goals within volleyball and outside of the gym. Favorite quote: "If your actions create a legacy that inspire others to dream more, learn more, do more, and become more, then you are an excellent leader." Number 14, Quincy Barr. Quincy is the daughter of Brett and Kristen. She plans to attend GRCC and study elementary education. Her favorite part of the Byron Center volleyball program is the friendships and connections you make with all the players and coaches, along with game days and tournament days. Her advice to young volleyball players is to have fun and be confident while playing. Favorite quote: "Even though I walk through the darkest of valley, I will fear no evil, for you are with me." Psalm 23:4. Thank you to our Byron Center volleyball seniors. All right, so tonight we have the Wildcats of Jenison versus your Byron Center Bulldogs. For Jenison, number 3, Carly Conkren. Number 5, Riley Paddock. Number 6, Kendra Klosterman. Number 9, Dylan Kelly. Number 10, Ava Bush Nelson. Number 11, Karis Chatfield. Number 12, Rudy Maynard. Number 13, Aaron Eriks. Number 16, Mackenzie Thompson. And number 17, Kirsten Behringer. And for your Byron Center Bulldogs, number 1, Reese Lowe. Number 2, Mallory Johnson. Number 3, Caitlin Hartson. Number 4, Claire Marzlino. Number 5, Elena Van Tol. Number 6, Kinsley Whitfield. Number 7, Kara Crittenden. Number 8, Delaney Summers. Number 9, Addison Van Tol. Number 10, Alyssa Davis. Number 11, Rhea Quaker. Number 12, Chloe DeBoer. And number 14, Quincy Barr. So tonight's is an OK Conference matchup. If Jenison if Byron Center wins tonight and Caledonia loses, there will be a 4-way tie for the year. So Jenison comes into the match with a record of 35-7-2. And some players to watch on their team is number 11, Karis Chatfield, number 10, Ava Bush Nelson, number 9, Dylan Kelly, and number 5, Riley Paddock. Number 9, Ava Bush or Dylan Kelly is going to be attending Ferris to play volleyball next year. So again, we'll be playing best 3 out of 5 sets. Each set to 25 must win by 2. If it does go to 5 sets, it will be first to 15 win by 2. They did go 5 sets the last time these two matched up. And Byron Center will start serving with Alyssa Davis. And big middle hit. That was number 10, Ava Bush Nelson. And the Wildcats back to serve. Outside to Reese Lowe. And another big hit, but just wide. So just go back to the Bulldogs with Reese Lowe serving. And a tip. Back set. And a big block by the Wildcats. Outside to Quincy Barr and off the hands of the Wildcats. Another big serve by Lowe, tip. And the Wildcats going up to just tip that over, but into the net. So the Bulldogs come out to a 3-1 lead here to start the first set. And that was again number 10, Ava Bush Nelson. And it will turn over to the Wildcats. Libero Mallory Johnson back to serve for the Bulldogs. Over number 11, Kara Chatfield, and Quincy Barr. Chatfield again off the hands of the Bulldogs. And it's going to go back over to the Wildcats. Libero number 6, Kendra Klosterman, back to serve for the Wildcats. Nice pass. And a nice big swing. And a tip. Great job by Elena Van Tol. I'm sorry, Caitlin Hartson. And Delaney Summers back to serve for the Bulldogs. And Quincy Barr again. And a nice big hit for her. And the Bulldogs extend their lead 6-3 here in the first set. Bulldogs are coached by Missy Ritz-Johnson. And the Wildcats are coached by Taryn Pierboon Vanderbroek. And that was number 11, Karis Chatfield, with a big kill at the net. Chatfield is a junior outside hitter for the Wildcats. Wildcats have a young team, only a couple seniors starting. And Claire Marzolino in for the Bulldogs to serve. We go outside to Reese Lowe. And that was number 5, Riley Paddock, off the hands of the Bulldogs. And Jenison cuts that Byron Center lead to just 1. Big swing. And a tip. It's a great job by Aaron Eriks for the Wildcats, and we are tied up at 7 here in the first set. And another just tip over the net by the Wildcats. Kinsley Whitfield coming in for the Bulldogs. And tipped by the Bulldogs. And number 7, Kara Crittenden, going back to serve for the Bulldogs. And a big swing by Reese Lowe, but just wide. Number 9, Dylan Kelly, back to serve for the Wildcats. Pass by Whitfield, over to Lowe, big swing. Back row attack, and they called that in. Was number 9, Dylan Kelly, back to serve again for the Wildcats. And that was long. Caitlin Hartson coming in for the Bulldogs. And Alyssa Davis coming in to serve. Tight first set here. Big block by the Bulldogs. Outside to Reese Lowe. Big swing and a kill. Great play there by the Bulldogs. And we're knotted up at 10 each here again in the first. And that is long. And outside to Caitlin Hartson, but a block by the Wildcats. And number 10, Rudy Maynard back to serve for the Wildcats. As they go into the lead for the first time tonight, 12-10. Big swing by Reese. Reese Lowe on the outside. Nice tip. And Reese Lowe is going to go back to serve for the Bulldogs. And 14, Quincy Barr back in for the Bulldogs. Nice serve by Lowe. Number 10, and a big swing from Ava Bush-Nelson. And big block by the Wildcats. And the Bulldogs not able to get that one back over. So the Wildcats going on a little bit of a run here with a 14-11 lead here in the first set. Tip by Reese Lowe. Quincy Barr. And that is going to be called out. And Mallory Johnson back to serve for the Bulldogs. Big swing. Back row attack by Reese Lowe, but long. And long. It's going to go back to the Bulldogs. Number 8, Delaney Summers in for the Bulldogs. She'll be serving. Going to go back to the Wildcats. Oh, no, that was out, sorry. And back row. Quincy Barr. And great swing there. Elena Van Tol with a big hit there. Oh. Kara Crittenden going for a big hit, but just long. Number 13, Aaron Eriks back to serve for the Wildcats. Outside to Quincy Barr. Big kill by number 9, Dylan Kelly. And nice tap over there by Chloe DeBoer. Kara Crittenden with a tip. Big swing. Outside Quincy. And Bulldogs try to keep it alive, but just not able to get that back over. And looks like, yep, Coach Johnson going to call her first time out of the game as the Bulldogs are trailing 15-18 here in the first set. Want to take a moment to thank our sponsors, Byron Township and Community on the Move, and Gaines Charter Township, along with our BC Athletics Gold sponsors, Armored Roofing and Construction, and the Center for Physical Rehabilitation. You can follow BCTV on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram at BCTV25 or on YouTube at BCTV.25 to stay up to date on our production and news. So the Bulldogs trailing 15-18 here in the first set. Jenison coming out very strong. Again, Jenison only has 3 seniors this year, and 3 sophomores, and then, or 3 juniors, and then 4 sophomores for the year. So they're really a young team, got a lot of potential coming out. So all right, Jenison's going to continue serving. And Chloe DeBoer. And the Wildcats able to hang in on that one. Back to DeBoer. And a tip by number 9, Dylan Kelly. We'll bring it back over to the Wildcats as they lead 19-15 here in the first set. Number 6, Kinsley Whitfield is in to serve for the Bulldogs. And that is going to be wide. Tip. And they're going to call that a double on the Bulldogs. And looks like, oh. Oh, and the Bulldogs stay alive. Oh. But they're calling that outside the antenna. And that's going to be out. And it's Kara Crittenden serving for the Bulldogs, and it's going to go Bulldog point. And big serve for the Bulldogs. And that is in. And Jenison serving with a 22-19 lead here in the first set. And a big serve by number 9, Dylan Kelly. And the Bulldogs going to call another timeout as they trail 19-23 here in the first set. We want to thank our Byron Center Athletic Silver sponsors, Family Fair, University of Michigan Health West, Orthopedic Associates of West Michigan, and XYZ Motors. Would you like a copy of today's game or any other event covered by BCTV? Not a problem. Get a hold of us at 878-6781 or through our website at www.byrontv.com for either a Blu-ray or DVD of whatever event you're looking for. Blu-rays are only $15 and DVDs are just $10. Again, call 878-6781 or visit www.byrontv.com to order your Blu-ray or DVD today. And nice hard serve for the Wildcats. Byron able to keep it in play. Free ball. A little offset there. And Reese Lowe with a big swing. The tip. Back to Lowe. And a big swing. The Bulldogs looking for a tip on that, but they are not calling it. So it's going to be a set point here for the Wildcats as they lead 24-19 here in the first set. And a big block. And Reese Lowe able to keep the Bulldogs in this. But it is still set point for the Wildcats. With Alyssa Davis back to serve for the Bulldogs. And outside, and does not work. So the Bulldogs are going to drop this first set, 25-20. So today I have some special guests with me. Who do I have with me?
Hi, it's Autumn again. Wait, Autumn, what do I say?
And what's your name?
I'm Winnie. Hi, Winnie.
So Autumn and Winnie are in what grade?
First.
Yes, and they have Miss Van Ingen as their teacher, who happens to be Winnie's aunt. And Winnie's cousin is Kinsley Whitfield, who is playing for the Bulldogs. Yeah, so they're here to cheer on Kinsley, aren't ya? Yeah?
We say, we cheer on Kinsley. 3, 2, 1. We cheer on Kinsley.
All right, great job, ladies. Well, we thank you for coming today and cheering on the Bulldogs.
You're welcome.
Thanks for coming up and
See you
saying
next
hi
time.
to me. Sounds
Bye.
good. Bye. All right, so it's an exciting week here for the Bulldogs. We have, as we are recording this, the Byron Center boys soccer team is in their first ever state semifinal match over in Lansing. Our Bulldog football team will be playing in their first postseason game on Friday, hosting Northview. And we have our Byron Center tennis team this year, took first in conference, took their first ever regional title against the powerhouse Forest Hills Northern team in that regional. Forest Hills Northern actually won the state tournament. Byron Center placed 4th in the state tournament, which is their best showing yet. Coach Ely was announced as the regional coach of the year this year, so congratulations to him and his team on a great season this year. So lots of great things happening in Byron Center sports, along with tonight's volleyball contest. So again, both teams tonight very strong, coming in with big records. And again, if the Bulldogs overtake the Wildcats tonight, and Caledonia also loses, there will be a four-way tie for first place in the conference. And if Jenison wins and Caledonia wins, then there will be a tie with Caledonia and Jenison for the conference. So lots of big opportunities. And Jenison is going to be starting out to serve here in the second set after they took that first set 25-20. So Jenison is currently ranked number 9 in the state, with Caledonia and Byron Center being honorable mention. So a very tough conference there. And a big one. And the last time Byron Center played Jenison, it also again went to 5 very close sets. So we'll see what happens today. And that's going to be long. So we're tied up at 2. And that's going to be out, so another point for the Bulldogs. Mallory Johnson with the serve. And that is going to be a back row attack call against the Bulldogs.
So a certain time.
Come in between the next sets and we'll talk tennis. And Reese Lowe with a big kill, but that's going to be called just out. And the Wildcats jump out to a 6-3 lead here in the second set. And outside to Reese Lowe with a tip. Back, big swing, blocked by the Bulldogs. And tip. Outside to Reese Lowe. Big swing off the hands of the Wildcats. Back. Great play by both teams. And a tip. Nice diving play there by Alyssa Davis. Great effort by the Bulldogs. It was Delaney Summers for the roll. And big middle hit there. That was number 11, Karis Chatfield for the Wildcats. And number 1, Reese Lowe, back to serve for the Bulldogs. Big swing by Dylan Kelly, but just long. And off the arms of Karis Chatfield. Good serve there by Reese Lowe. And the Bulldogs are cutting that Wildcat lead. They trail 7-8 here in the first set, or second set, sorry. Tip. And big swing by Caitlin Hartson, but long, caught that a little bit behind herself. Quincy Bauer with a nice hit. And number 7, Kara Crittenden, back to serve for the Bulldogs. And a block by the Wildcats. Good serve by the Wildcats outside to Quincy Barr and blocked. They're saying that that did not go over. Well, it looked like it was blocked by the Wildcats. And Mallory Johnson's going to question that. Try to tip. And Byron's going to call a timeout as they trail 15-10 here in the second set. We want to thank our bronze sponsors, Fast Signs, Pete's Grill and Tavern, and Promo. We here at BCTV are always looking for new opportunities to connect with our community, and one that makes the biggest impact is in the form of a sponsorship. If you're interested in becoming a sponsor of BCTV and would like more information, call 878-6780. Sponsorship rates are affordable, tax deductible, and help bring you even more community-oriented content. So the Wildcats are going to continue to serve as they lead 15-10 here in the second set. Outside to Quincy Barr, big block by the Wildcats. And they just go up, and that is number 10, Ava Bush Nelson. Mallory Johnson with a back row hit. Johnson with a great diving play. Lena Van Tol off the hands of the Wildcats. And number 4, Claire Marcelino back into serve for the Bulldogs. And that is going to go wide. So the Bulldogs fighting their way back into this one. And that is going to go wide. And big swing, number 11, Karis Chatfield. And off the top of the net and dribbles over for a point for the Wildcats. Outside to Reese Lowe. Big swing and a kill. Mallory Johnson back to serve for the Bulldogs. Big block by the Bulldogs. Free ball. Let's see if the Bulldogs can do something with that. And Reese Lowe with the tip. And tight. And off the hands of the Bulldogs. And the Wildcats take a 20-14 lead here in the second set. And big block by the Wildcats. And the Bulldogs are going to call their second timeout of the set as they trail 14-21 here in the second set. We want to thank our sponsors, Byron Township and Community on the Move and Gaines Charter Township, along with our gold sponsors, Armored Roofing and Construction and the Center for Physical Rehabilitation. You can follow BCTV on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram at BCTV25 or on YouTube at BCTV.25 to stay up to date on our production and news. So Bulldogs struggling a little bit to get started here today. Came back and led a little bit in that first set. And then the Wildcats really coming out strong. And Bulldogs just unable to catch up here in the second set as the Wildcats have a commanding 21-14 lead here in the second set. Middle hit off the hands. Reese Lowe for a kill for the Bulldogs. And number 10, Alyssa Davis, back to serve for the Bulldogs. And that was number 9 for the Wildcats, Dylan Kelly, with another big hit. And outside and off the block, back to the Bulldogs side. So the Wildcats in a comfortable position right now with a 23-15 lead here in the second set. Outside Reese Lowe, big swing off the hands of the Wildcats. So the Bulldogs keeping it alive. Quincy Bauer back in for the Bulldogs and Reese Lowe back to serve. And off the arms of the Wildcats, not able to save it. Big swing. Back, free ball. And tip, and that's going to be out. Great eyes there by Alyssa Davis to know that the ball was going out. Get her hands out of the way. And into the net. So it's going to be set point here for the Wildcats as they lead 24-18 here in the second set. Tip. Bulldogs keeping it alive. Reslow back row kill. And off the hands of the Wildcats. So Bulldogs still alive. Still is set point here for the Wildcats. Nice serve. Big swing by Quincy Barr. Off the hands of the Bulldogs. Back. And big swing, but they're going to call that out. So Bulldogs still alive. Rhea Quaker coming in for the Bulldogs. Rhea is a solid, consistent server for the Bulldogs. Still set point here for the Wildcats. Rhea, one of the most consistent servers on the Bulldog team. I know at one point she hadn't missed a serve all year, so Wildcats are going to call their first time out of the second set as the Bulldogs are creeping up. Wildcats still lead 24-21 here in the second set. We want to thank our silver sponsors, Family Fair, University of Michigan Health West, Orthopedic Associates of West Michigan, and XYZ Motors. Would you like a copy of today's game or any other event covered by BCTV? Not a problem. Get a hold of us at 878-6781 or through our website at www.byrontv.com for either a Blu-ray or DVD of whatever event you're looking for. Blu-rays are only $15 and DVDs are just $10. Again, call 878-6781 or visit www.byrontv.com to order your Blu-ray or DVD today. So Rhea Quaker, again, serving for the Bulldogs, trying to stay in this second set as the Wildcats have set point. Big block by the Bulldogs, and that's going to go out. So the Wildcats are going to take the second set 25-21. We want to thank our bronze sponsors, Fast Signs, Pete's Grill and Tavern, and Promo, along with our main Byron Center sponsors, Byron Township, a community on the move, and Gaines Charter Township. So I have Coach Jared Crandall joining me. I talked a little bit earlier about the tennis team and the successful year they had. You're the girls varsity tennis coach. Andy Ely coaches the boys, but you also are the girls JV coach. So tell us a little bit about this year's boys team and how well they did.
Well, it was just an awesome season for the boys. They finished fourth in the state, tied for fourth in the state. Had a chance actually going in. We're only 2 points behind going into Saturday, and had chances in a bunch of matches to, if they would have pulled off a couple of upsets, they would have had a chance at the state title. So
yeah.
Good thing is they're young. Graduated a couple of seniors, although those seniors are important players.
Right.
But still, being able to have 10 scoring players coming back, that's big. So we're real excited about next year as well for those guys.
All right. How's the girls looking for this spring?
We lost some key players last year, but and so we'll be kind of young, but there's some excitement with that, and a lot of girls are playing in the off season right now, trying to get better. So there's a lot of excitement, a lot of girls really wanting to work hard, and that's the key. You want girls to work at it, and if they're putting in the time in the off season, they should see some great results in the spring.
For sure. All right. Well, thanks for coming to join me. Appreciate it.
Yeah, it's great. It's great just to be out and watch kids compete, right?
Right.
Like just give everything they got.
Yep. Yeah,
Not worry about homework or elections or anything else.
Oh,
Just come out
goodness
and
gracious. I know, and I keep
come out
trying
and
to
watch
find
people
out.
compete.
We got soccer playing in the state semifinals tonight.
Yeah, any update?
And I haven't been able to get any updates
Oh,
yet.
no.
So they just started at 7 o'clock, and it's, about 28 after. So.
All right, if I hear anything, I'll let you know.
All right, sounds good. Thanks, Mr. Crandall.
Thank you.
All right, again, that was Jared Crandall joining us. So, again, what a great thing it is here we have for our Bulldog athletes to be able to come out and compete and just have that time of building camaraderie with their teammates. Learn those life lessons of working together as a team and competing, fighting through adversity. So we really saw that last week Friday with the Byron Center football team. They played a tough out-of-state team, and Bulldogs came away with a win, but I tell you, it was a great game, and it was great to see the Bulldogs really dig deep and not lose composure as that other team started fighting their way back. So we're going to go on and see what these girls can do tonight, and as they're trailing 2-0 here against the Jenison Wildcats. It's going to go outside to Reese Lowe, and a big swing, but just wide. They were looking again for the tip, but not being called. And outside to Reese Lowe on a big block by the Wildcats, and back onto the Bulldog side. Back row tip. And big hit, and off the hands of the Bulldogs. And the Bulldogs going to call a timeout as they go down to a quick 4-0 deficit here in the third set. We want to thank our BC Gold sponsors, Armored Roofing and Construction and the Center for Physical Rehabilitation, and our silver sponsors, Family Fair, University of Michigan Health West, Orthopedic Associates of West Michigan, and XYZ Motors. We wouldn't be able to bring these without these great sponsors, so we thank each and every one of them. So if you happen to see any of those sponsors, make sure you tell them thank you for their support in Byron Center Athletics. And big kill by the Bulldogs, and Reese Lowe back to serve. Just got an update that Byron Soccer is up 1-0 in their state semifinal match against Oxford tonight. So we wish those Bulldog soccer players continued luck throughout the rest of this game. They work hard and bring home a victory. So that was a big block by the Wildcats there. And nice serve off the hands of Reese Lowe. Nice serve. And off the arms of Johnson. So Wildcats jump into a big 7-1 lead here in the first set. Outside Quincy Barr. Tip off the arms of Reese Lowe and just not able to keep that in play. So Kinsley Whitfield going in for the Bulldogs. Coach Johnson not going to want to use up her second timeout this early in the set. So just hoping that that little bit of a change is able to give the Bulldogs a side out and back to serve. Quincy Barr with a big hit and a kill. So it does its job. And a kill for Quincy Barr. And Mallory Johnson back to serve for the Bulldogs. And off the arms of the Wildcats. So hopefully this will be a start of a nice rally for the Bulldogs. And a big swing outside to Barr. Off the hands of the Wildcats. And Bulldogs tucking away, and Jenison is going to call their first timeout of the set, as the Wildcats lead 8-5 here in the third set, and the Bulldogs on a 4-0 run. We want to thank our sponsors, Byron Township, a community on the move, and Gaines Charter Township, along with our gold sponsors, Armored Roofing and Construction and the Center for Physical Rehabilitation. We here at BCTV are always looking for new opportunities to connect with our community, and one that makes the biggest impact is in the form of a sponsorship. If you're interested in becoming a sponsor of BCTV and would like more information, call 878-6780. Sponsorship rates are affordable, tax deductible, and bring you even more community-oriented content. So Mallory Johnson back to serve again for the Bulldogs. Continuing to serve, I should say. Mallory's a sophomore, second-year varsity player for the Bulldogs. Does a great job in the libero position. And big swing off the hands of the Bulldogs, and that's going to go out. But a great block by the Bulldogs. Good pass outside Quincy Barr. Nice tip, and drops in. Delaney Summers coming in to serve for the Bulldogs. And Chloe DeBoer back in for the Bulldogs. And tip by the Wildcats. Drops it in just behind that Bulldog blockers. Wildcats lead 10-6 here in the third set. And just got another update from soccer. Oxford just scored, so they are knotted up at 1 at the soccer semifinals. Nice pass by Whitfield outside to Barr. Big swing. Nice pass by Whitfield. Great swing by Kara Crittenden. to the outside, and Whitfield not able to get to that one. And outside the bar, and nice big hit. And that's a kill for Quincy Barr. And Reese Lowe back in. And Claire Marzolino back to serve for the Bulldogs. Nice big hit. Oh, and they're calling the Bulldogs, calling Reese Lowe in the net there. Nice serve by Jenison. Up at the net. And it's going to be a free ball. Lack of communication there by the Bulldogs. Just letting that one drop. Can't afford to be doing that today against this tough Wildcat team. A short serve. Middle hit there by Kara Crittenden. And off the arms of the Bulldogs, Claire Marzolino. So the Wildcats are going to continue to serve as they lead 15-7 here in the third set. And that's going to go long. And that's going to go long. So Dylan Kelly back to serve for the Wildcats. It's a solid player for the Wildcats. She will be attending Ferris State University to play volleyball next year. Caitlin Hartson and Alyssa Davis in for the Bulldogs. And outside, back set. Back row attack by the Wildcats. Middle. Back row attack again. And off the arms of the Bulldogs. That was number 10, Ava Bush Nelson. She is a sophomore middle hitter. Outside Reese Lowe, and off the hands of the Wildcats. Quincy Barr back in for the Bulldogs, and Reese Lowe is going to go back to serve. Bulldogs trails 10-17 here in the third set. Nice serve by Lowe. Free ball. Bulldogs need to take advantage of this. Ooh, nice, easy tap over there by Caitlin Hartson. And Jenison is going to call their second timeout of the set as they lead 17-11 here in the third set. I want to thank our sponsors, Byron Township, the Community on the Move, and Gaines Charter Township. You can follow BCTV on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram at BCTV25 or on YouTube at BCTV.25 to stay up to date on our production and news. So again, great matchup tonight here between the Wildcats of Jenison and your Byron Center Bulldogs. Again, Jenison is currently ranked 9th in the state, and Byron is honorable mention. And Reese Lowe back to serve for the Bulldogs. Johnson with a pass. Back row attack and out. So the Bulldogs staying alive here in the third set, trailing 12-17. Pass it up, Quincy Barr. And big kill there by Ava Bush Nelson, having just a great night tonight. That sophomore. Reese Lowe from the back row. And that's going to get called long. Mallory Johnson back to serve for the Bulldogs. And big block by Jenison. It was a great hit by Quincy Barr, but Jenison with a bigger block. And the Wildcats lead 19-13 here in the third set. And that's an ace for the Wildcats. Kendra Klusterman, the libero. She is one of their 3 seniors. And big block again by Jenison. And Byron Center is going to call their second timeout of the set as they trail 13-21 here in the third set. We want to thank our gold sponsors, Armored Roofing and Construction and the Center for Physical Rehabilitation, along with our silver sponsors, Family Fair, University of Michigan Health West, Orthopedic Associates of West Michigan, and XYZ Motors. Would you like a copy of today's game or any other event covered by BCTV? Not a problem. Get a hold of us at 878-6781 or through our website, www.byrontv.com, for either a Blu-ray or DVD of whatever event you're looking for. Blu-rays are only $15 and DVDs are just $10. Again, call 878-6781 or visit www.byrontv.com to order your Blu-ray or DVD today. And Quincy Barr with a big hit off the arms of the Wildcats. So the Bulldogs fighting to stay alive in this match. Delaney Summers in to serve for the Bulldogs. And big block there by Chloe DeBoer. Big hit by the Wildcats and just no communication there by the Bulldogs. Quincy allowing her setter to come across to grab that, but setter did not communicate that she was not going to be able to get that. So goes back over to the Wildcats. And that's going to go out. So the Wildcats in a comfortable 22-15 lead here in the third set. And that was a good choice by Mallard Johnson, a little too close to let that one go, especially in a tight set like we have here. And big swing by the Wildcats. And it is set point for the Wildcats, 24-15. Quincy Barr, and that's going to go long. And the Wildcats are going to take this one in 3 as they win 25-20, 25-21, and 25-15. On behalf of myself, Shelly Nelson, the rest of your BCTV team, we want to thank you for joining us tonight. Look forward to seeing you at our next event. Good evening.